Good morning to those on Facebook Live and the website if you're there. Although you won't be quite there yet because I literally just went live. But we're going to start our devotions in just a second. Dean David's here with me this morning. Well, he's not here with me. He's on that screen right there through FaceTime. But I'm just going to do the usual check that we are live. And I have a nice view of a step ladder behind me right now in the storeroom. There we go. So, it's Thursday morning, what is it this morning? 11th of June? Something like that? Yes, 11th of June. Almost on time today. Only one technical issue, which was a cable that wasn't plugged in. So, Dean David's going to share our devotion this morning. Dean is all-round helpful handyman and sound guy and AV helper at church. Little known fact that hasn't been announced yet is that he's also chair-elect of our eldership, and you'll hear a bit more about that soon. He works for a secret organisation with a secret identity, so his name's not actually Dean. So we can no, just kidding. He's who do you work for, Dean?
Wood.
Wood. Do you work with wood or work Wharfwood for wood? Wharfwood.
I would work with wood if wood was what we would use.
All right. Well, why don't I pull you over to the screen? And actually, yesterday I was trying to see if I could do the picture. It doesn't matter. All right. I'm going to hand over to you. You're on the screen now.
Okay.
And feel free to share whatever you've been reading or reflecting on recently.
Okay. Good morning. How many have we got? Somebody online?
Oh, yep. There's Glennis, Karen, Gail. That's my mum. Jackie, and it says 5, but the fifth person might be me. So
okay.
There you go. That's so
Welcome.
far.
Welcome to this morning. It's good to know who I'm talking to. I'm going to read this morning from a passage which has been worn out in the past little while, I think, in John 15. And from verse 9. As the Father has loved me, and because Luke has made me use FaceTime, I can't use the Bible on my phone, so I've downloaded another version of the Bible app, which is made of paper.
Oh, very tech savvy of you, Dean. Well done.
Yeah. Well, I did only have 5 minutes, so I did what I could. Okay. From verse 9, as the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Now remain in my love. If you obey my commands, you will remain in my love, just as I have obeyed my Father's commands and remain in his love. And then from verse 11, continuing on, I've told you that this so that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. So it struck me when I was reading this last night, the difference between happiness and joy. Now, happiness is when you are satisfied, really. Oh, yeah, that's okay. I'm happy with what you've done. You fixed my car. Now, joy is something another level up. And it struck me that Jesus is talking to his disciples, and he's got a smile on his face. I can see it, and he's just told them in a sort of a methodical way that they should love him the way he loves his Father, and then he's told them that should give them, or that will give them joy. So this concept of joy to me is something that is something that fills your heart. It doesn't just, you don't say, "Oh, I'm joyful that you fixed my car," unless the car was not ever going to be fixed. But to the mechanic who's just done your service, your joy is there because something has changed your attitude dramatically into something fresh, new, and exciting that fills your heart. So we're not, Jesus is saying he has told them this particular fact so that their heart can be filled and excited and joyful. And to me, that is the essence of what Christianity is about, rather than putting rules in place so that people are controlled, people are basically happy to be a Christian and happy to sit in church and happy to maybe claim that they occasionally that they love Jesus or whatever. This is joy that really changes lives. So that's my message from what I read in this passage last night, is that I should be seeking the sort of meaning and joy that I can get by loving Jesus as he loves his Father. Now, I don't know if we can ever know how much he loved his Father, but maybe we can try a bit harder to love Jesus. I'd like to finish that in prayer. Probably should have started in prayer, but let's finish in a brief note of prayer. Father, thank you for this amazing gift and this amazing thing that is just sitting there. There are so many people who don't have any joy in their lives in this world. And Father, I just ask that people come to understand that the joy that you offer is not just happiness, it's not just good to be here, it's not just, oh yeah, thanks. It's, my life is now changed. It's a totally different thing because I have this knowledge and this joy that comes from you. Amen.
Sorry about that.
And
I just blew
okay,
everyone's ears up. I just lost my mic there. Pulled the cable out. Thanks, Dean. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, a great reminder. Some of what you just shared has really been resonating all through this week for me as well. Just around, that joy doesn't come from a set of rules that we set up so that we be good Christians or do the right thing. It's religion is a totally different thing to grace, and what the message of the gospel is about. So great reminder. Thank you very much. Sam's joined on, Sam Micabella, since you started, and good to see you all logging online. Fridays, the technical setup is not quite as technical because I'm at home on a laptop. But whoever's joining in tomorrow to share the devotions will possibly be on an iPhone being captured by a laptop webcam. So we'll see how that goes. Either that or it'll be me sharing. Thanks, Dean, though. And for the rest of you, look forward to seeing you back at our celebrations in person if you choose to come. Otherwise, online's still running. I sent an email out today about what we've got planned. One of those things we have planned is this very exciting thing, which is Kids Zone. Where upstairs we are going to have a special space for kids parents and kids leaders, not just on a video feed, but with interaction between the two spaces. And so looking forward to Kids Zone on Sunday for Billabong Kids and the rest of what's happening. And yeah, it's going to be a good Sunday back at church, I think. Alrighty, we'll log off now. Thanks again, Dean, for sharing with us, and we'll see you tomorrow.